Let's create easy product mockups using Photoshop Generative Fill and Illustrator's new mockup feature. So first we'll start in Photoshop 2024. Let's create a new file, and I'm just going to create a simple large web document, turn off my artboards and press create. Let's Command or Control A to select all and then select Generative Fill. So let's try to generate a generic mockup and see what we can get. So I'll go with one white bottle, white background. Click generate and see what we get. So I ended up generating several times. It is like rolling the dice with generative fill, but we've got a few options here we can work with. So something like this I think could be good for the mockup. So once we're happy, let's go to File, Save As. So I'm going to save this in my DWD Images folder, and I'm just going to save a JPEG. And we'll call this Mockup Test 3. I'll show you the other two that I generated in a moment. Once happy, click Save. Press OK. So in the fabled worlds of Neil Buchanan, here's one I did earlier. So this is one I generated. I also generated this one as well. So as I said, they're not perfect. Generative Fill still has a little way to go to get things completely flawless. But for an easy, quick mockup, you can generate images like this that you can quickly drop into Illustrator and then use the new mockup feature. So from here, let's jump into Illustrator. With Illustrator open, let's create a new document. So File, New. And I will create the same document as I did for the mockup. So we'll go with Web Large, 1920 by 1080, and click Create. Let's open some generic vector logos that I've saved earlier. So File, Open. And in my Images folder, I have a sample EPS file here. So let's click Open. So we can use these vector files to test out our mockup. So with Selection Tool, let's click and drag over this one. Let's just make sure it's grouped together. Yep, we're good. Command or Control C to copy. Come back into my new document. I'm just going to Command or Control minus to zoom out. And let's Command or Control V to paste. So here is my logo that I want to put on the mockup. And now from here, let's put in the white bottle that we generated in Photoshop. So File, Place, Locate the JPEG. So here are mine. So I've got 3 here to choose from. So I'm going to go with this first one. Click Place and simply click to put this on the canvas and click and drag it into position. So I've got my blank product JPEG, I've got my vector logo, so I'll use the selection tool, click and drag over the two to select them and go to Object, Mockup Beta and Make. Now if you haven't installed Mockup Beta, you will get a download prompt. Very simple, you simply click download and it will quickly download onto your system. So from there, click Make. And now the image is going to render. Give it a moment. And we are now magically in Illustrator's new mockup features. So make sure I've got Edit Content selected, and you can see now I can click and drag this vector graphic over the different parts of the JPEG, and it will magically figure out where the curves are and mock it up within the JPEG. I can also rotate. I can hold Shift and resize, and I can click and drag and move around anywhere I like on the canvas. So as you can see, this is actually a pretty amazing tool that Adobe has added to Illustrator for the 2024 version. If I save the vectors as well as symbols, I can switch in a different vector graphic. Now, naturally, this is a beta product, so there are limitations. The vector graphic you use, it cannot be too complex. If you try to pull in a complex vector graphic with lots of layers, lots of effects applied to it, it won't be able to run the mockup. So you may need to collapse some layers or rasterize the vector in order to make it work. And as you can see, using Photoshop Generative Fill to create your mockup is going to give you some limitations. As you see, the Gen Fill doesn't always quite hit the nail on the head. So you will need to roll the dice a few times and try to get something that looks accurate enough that it could be used in a mockup. But I think this is a pretty incredible combination to use in 2024. The fact that we've kind of conjured this out of nothing and we've just used a sample vector graphic, mocked it up onto something that we've conjured up out of thin air, and these features are only going to get better as Adobe brings out new updates and new versions of them. So there you have it. If you want quick, simple, easy mockups for your vector graphics, there's how to use Photoshop Generative Fill and the beta mockup feature in Illustrator. I'm using both these features in the 2024 version, so make sure your CC is up to date with the 2024 versions before you try to do this tutorial. So I really hope you found that helpful. I hope that gave you some new ideas moving forward into how you can use these tools to streamline your workflow and create mockups very quickly using the two pieces of software together. If you liked this tutorial, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, keep on designing, and I will see you for the next tutorial.